Graduation ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand for the playing of the national anthem? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please be seated. Hooray! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 331st Basic Military Training Squadron. My name is Staff Sergeant Chapman. I would like to introduce our reviewing party. First, the commander of the 331st Squadron, Major Beye-Brewer. The section supervisor for our graduating flights, Tech Sergeant Marble. And finally, the military training instructors for Flight 174, Sierra 5 to Jock, and Flight 175, Sierra Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, our squadron commander, Major Workuff.
Good afternoon. On behalf of our boss, Colonel Dan Gucci, welcome to the Lackland Air Force Base. I'm Major Workuff, the squadron commander here, and I welcome each and every one of you to the graduation of Flight 174 and 175. You know, many things could be said about the trainees that you're looking at right now. I hope that each and every one of you that are sitting out there or standing have recognized your loved one or your friend out there. I know when they left your arms about a month ago, they looked totally different, but now they're looking out beyond their professional airmen for the United States Air Force. If I had to leave one message of the many messages that you can leave for Flight 174 and 175, is this message right here. Today is March the 15th. For the history buff, just in case you didn't know, today is the day that Julius Caesar was assassinated. Today is also the day that Flight 174 and 175 are graduating from basic training. But to me, I think this day is another important day because this is the day, counting 2 years back, that I returned from Desert Shield, Desert Storm, after spending a long 6 months over there. And the reason I like to tie that message to your graduation, like 174, 175, is this right here. I was looking at statistics from the recruiters, and it was telling me all the reasons that people were joining the Air Force these days. And listen to these statistics right here. They said that 33% of the individuals coming to the Air Force these days are for education, and that's fine. 31% job security, and that's great. But the one that stood out to me was 12%, and that was to defend your country. Of course, we did need 4% for nothing else to do, so that was great. But what I like to say to 174, 175, after the opportunity to spend 6 months at Desert Shield and Desert Storm, is this right here. I know for a fact that statistics are misleading. I know for a fact because I was over there at 12 different locations, working with 2 and 3 strikers and 4 or 5 strikers. I know for a fact that everywhere I went, that everybody that was over there, because of the circumstances, were glad to be there. And they all had friends that wanted to come to Desert Storm. So I do know one thing, and that's if you call the bigger country, that you will respond. I like to draw your attention 174, 175, and always remember this. And try to remember this by heart. And that's the oath that you took prior to coming into basic training. And let me read that oath to you. And these are your vows. I do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. And I will obey the orders of the President of the United States and the orders of the officers appointed over me, according to the regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Justice, so help me God. 174, 175, remember your oath. Although the way the world is going these days, the New World Order, you may never be called to battle. 20-year career, a 30-year career, 4 years to 6 years. You never may be called. But always remember your oath. And if you are ever called, always respond with the same enthusiasm that you took your oath. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Major Workuff. During the presentation of graduation certificates, please feel free to come forward and take any desired photographs. Airman Basic Brian P. Graham, Airman Basic Cedric V. Stokes. R. McGregor, Airman Basic Clifford E. Hoggett. Airman First Class Willie J. Carter Jr., Airman Basic Michael P. Scott. Airman Basic Clinton G. Kraft, Airman Basic Jeremiah S. Barnett. Airman James A. Schuler, Airman Basic Ryan W. Booker. Airman Basic Aaron M. Tedford, Airman Basic Paul D. McClenahan. Airman Basic Robert A. Coulter, Airman Eric G. Marsh. Airman Basic Brian P. Rowley, Airman Basic Aaron C. Pickle. Airman Basic Christopher N. McDonald, Airman Basic Jeffrey S. Chapman. Airman Basic Richard S. Wagner, Airman Basic Timothy R. Barker. Airman Basic Oscar W. May III, Airman First Class Jared V. Cawthon. Airman Basic Dwayne J. Combs. Airman Basic David R. Caldwell. Airman Basic Gregory P. Lineholm. Airman First Class Tyler T. Shaw. Airman Mark Brown. Airman Basic Douglas W. Frederick. Airman Basic Corey R. Bell. Airman David E. Bradway. Airman Basic Reginald J. Mason. Airman Shelton D. Humphreys. Airman Keith D. Riley. Airman First Class Daniel D. Dodd. Airman Basic Dwayne W. Hurd. Airman Basic Jason R. Philcamp. Airman Basic Thomas W. Law. Airman Basic Michael B. Ferrante. Airman Basic Larry B. Gilliard Jr. Airman Basic Kenneth C. Johnson. Airman Basic William G. Kelly. Airman Basic Michael L. Durrell. Airman Basic Quincy A. Jones. Airman Basic J. R. Little, Jr. Airman Basic William R. Springer. Airman Basic Stephen M. McKenzie. Airman Edward F. Morales. Airman Basic Daniel R. Baker. Airman Basic David J. Wiseman. Airman Basic Frederick M. Johnson III. Airman Basic Kenyon B. Hayward. Airman Basic James T. Catlin. Airman Basic Jeffrey B. Rockenball. Airman Basic Matthew R. Cockmar. Airman First Class Joseph B. Corona. Airman Basic Brian K. Wall. Airman First Class Dwight J. Elmore. Airman Basic Roland K. Pacheco. Airman Basic John Boisegod, Airman Basic Kelly M. Spiver. Airman Basic Jody Q. Kemp, Airman Basic John R. Claus III. Airman Basic Mac K. Whitaker, Airman Basic Dar R. Patel. Airman Basic Dustin N. Chapman, Airman Basic Frederick S. Fruin. Airman Pablo L. Martinez, Airman Basic Dwayne R. McCormick. Airman Basic Paul M. Roba, Airman Basic Sheriff L. McMichael. Airman Basic Marna L. Wright, Airman Daniel B. DeHera. Airman Basic Nicholas Kalkius, Airman Basic Philip A. Lerner. Airman Basic Jeremy D. Sherrill, Airman Basic Bradley H. Harris. Airman Basic Rodney W. Orthmeyer, Airman Basic David Asensio. Airman Basic Bradley A. Yearwood, Airman First Class Eric R. Hoffman. The Dorm Chief for Flight 174, Airman Basic Brian G. Collar, and the Dorm Chief for Flight 175, Airman Basic Gabriel Gonzalez. Ladies and gentlemen, our graduating flights, Flight 174 and Flight 175. At this time, we want to recognize a member of our graduating flight that has excelled in all phases of basic training. This airman has met the necessary requirements and has earned the distinction of honor graduate. To present this award, I would like to ask Major Workuff to please come forward. From Flight 174, Airman Basic Klinton G. Kraft. Ladies and gentlemen, our honored graduate. A final thought for our graduating flights. When you first came into the Air Force, you made a personal commitment. You pledged your total ability and even your life if necessary to your country. The oath of enlistment is an obligation and a sacred trust of the military profession, the profession of arms. Upon graduating from basic military training, you've completed the first step in your obligation to your country. Let us not forget why we are here, and that is to serve our country. Ladies and gentlemen, at the conclusion of our ceremonies, we would like to invite you up to the dormitories with the flight instructors. As a reminder, we ask that you please depart the squadron area at 5 o'clock. At this time, would you please stand for the singing of the Air Force song?
100 and
1, 2, 3.
Off we go into the wild blue yonder, flying high into the sun. Here they come, soon to meet our thunder, and the boys give them the gun. Down we dive, starting our flames from under, off the board, yellow roar. We live in faith, we die in faith, hey, nothing stop the U.S. Air Force.
Instructors, take charge of your flights. This time, ladies and gentlemen, follow.
Make a hole, guys. Make a hole, guys.
Hi, honey.
We don't claim him all the time.
Really? Can you,
That's enough.
one last ass chewing?
No. How about go away?
Yes, ma'am.
Now!
Alright. There we are, just walking down inside the squadron. Fellow airmen, fellow airmen. Oh, sorry if I'm making this bouncy. These are family members. You normally wouldn't see civilians here. If you do, they're usually working in the kitchen. Oh, ATI. Notice that TI. Here's where we line up every morning. Neato, huh? I'm not going to go outside the building and show you what the building looks like, but... Oh, here's Airman Kelly. Hi, Airman Kelly. How's it going? Cheerleader wave. Never mind. Anyways. See, there's what our building looks like that we're under right now. Way down there's other things, but oh well. If you look straight down there behind those that little wall, way down there, that's where I call you from. More civilians. Ah, welcome to the BMTS. This is me my 13th day. Wait, this is 18th day right after conference course. But of course now I'm on day 30, as you know. My first night was right there, looking at that, being very frightened. Ah, The TI for 175.
You're gonna need my text sheet.
Sir.
There we go, walk. Oh, another TI. Here we go up the stairs. How's it going, Cheryl? Gotta make sure you use the handrail, as you can see. Right there too. Do not run, use the handrail. Hey, you better not be running. Oh, shit. As you can know, I got a slick shoulder, hands still on the rail. And here we go. Of course, it doesn't say anything. Oh, look at Airman Jones. Airman Jones and his family. Make that big smile. Oh, more airmen.
Excuse me.
Wrong dorm. Drinking fountain. We'll go over here. There's a dorm guard. But of course, the door would normally be closed and nobody except for people who belong here. Let's enter. Let's go in here. Ah, it's General McPeak.
Yeah, right. Are you going to get pictures?
Our honor graduate. Kraft, scoot back a little bit so I can see you.
Kraft.
This is the guy who read your letters. You walk in here, it's A-Bay. Or B-Bay, excuse me.
Yes, he talks to himself.
You see, as you can see, B-Bay, not a real exciting thing. It really isn't normally this messy except for a lot of people are in here, you know. Flight office. Let's turn on the light so see what's going on. Yeah, flight office.
Wait, man.
TI yells at us and writes notes for us right there.
Where are you going? Where are you going to go?
I'm going to go call Lisa and then I'm going to go get my pictures. I'm going to get my pictures first.
Okay, let's go down and call your girlfriend.
Yeah, I need to finish this real quick. More civilians. I don't know, man. The latrine right there. Of course, I can't go in there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, here we are again. Utility room. Utility.
It's you guys' time, and I don't care. If you're late, I don't care.
Inside joke. I'll explain it later. Right here's the day room. Many class hours in here. Very exciting, huh? See, I have my hand on the hand switch. You want to see me? Go back out to the mirror, do your little left face, look at the little civilian. Ah, check it out. Huh. Now here's my bed. Made perfect. 341, perfectly placed. Excuse me, please. My shoes, they have to be ordered perfect, either loosely or tightly laced, depends on the day. You go over here. Here's my all-weather coat. Was wet, so I stuck it out here. And my BDUs. Now there's a part that's disgusting. My duffel bag folded neatly and all that de-stringed. And look over on this side. All the stuff perfect. Now here's the part that's gonna make you puke. Okay, let's move this out of the way. Look at that. These t-shirts are folded like this. Look at that. Isn't that gross? Ironed underwear? Whoever thought of it? And right here's the rest of my element. Seeing as I'm the element leader. And here's Airman Kelly again. Now I'm filming.
Hi, Lisa. I hope you enjoyed this film. There'll be more later. I love you. I miss you. Guess I'll be calling you soon. Bye.
Smile pretty.
Look more pretty. Thank you. That's enough.
Maybe you should.
Need to push that red button.
Which? Push it again or something? Oh, and here's one jerk that got to bring his fiance. Let's listen to him squabble. Okay, so they're not going to squabble. Oh, you remember I told you about McGregor. McGregor's wife. Say hi. McGregor's kid. Mother. Yeah. Oh, and then there's Morales. Another good guy in the flight. I hope there's a microphone in this thing or else I'm really looking stupid. Yes, Morales?
Come take a picture with me.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, you want me to take... Yes.
Let me get a picture of you guys.
Yes, okay. Well, here, I need to take a picture real quick. Hi, Morales. These people are about to take my picture.
I'm right here.